Guys, welcome to my vlog channel. This is the first vlog I'm gonna be uploading onto YouTube, as I now got this idea to start vlogging. And let me just break it down for you. I went to this talk hosted in the Gentle Yogi Center, and these girls were so nice, right? The talk was done by a Mr. named Kivan Sinanan. Now, the title of it was Things You Don't Learn in Business School. As you all know, I have a small business. My company is Bioactive Solutions, and I am the creator of Chalice Oils. Now, hearing the title of this really sparked my interest, because I haven't gone to business school. I have no intention of going to business school, but it seemed really interesting, like, things, you've never learned. So I said, okay, why not? Let me give this a try. Reached the venue, it's in Val Park. The yoga center is upstairs Val Park. It's hosted by a girl, I can't remember her name, but she's a darling. I think I'm not sure if it's Anissa or what. Anyhow, so the event was hosted by Moksha Events, who it turns out one of my good friends, Sangeeta Singh. Her sister is the host of this particular event, and they have talks every Sunday from now until the end of the year. I really encourage you guys to check it out. You can check it out on Facebook. You can check out the Gentle Yogi Center, and you might see her links. If not, you guys could look for Moksha Events and kind of get involved with the talks. So I just wanted to give you all a brief overview of what we did. So we did an exercise, and it was called the tapping exercise. So it's basically like ways of affirming things. So let's say you want to start your creative juices from flowing. You want to, get it out there. You want to do it. So what we did is you take your fingers and you tapping it at different points and saying different affirmations. So we're going to start. Let's use the affirmation as, I am going to quit an addiction. Let's just say that. So we tap in forehead. I am not an addict. I love my body. I would never do drugs. Just a general thing. So let's say we're going with creativity. We tap to the side of our eyes. I am really creative. I am a creative being that loves my work. I love the way my words flow out of my mouth. I love the ideas that come to me. I am a creative being. I love myself. I love the things that I think about. I have great ideas, and I will make a great contribution to this world. I am a creative being. Now you're doing it on your collarbone. I am a creative being, and I will let my creative juices flow. And then you do under your arm. I am a creative being, and I'm gonna let my creative juices flow. That affirmation, they call this these points: forehead, side of your eye, under your eye, lip, chin, collarbone, and under your arm, tapping points. By tapping onto these different points and saying affirmations, it is said that it would actually get those affirmations started. It would start to manifest these things into the universe. Now, the second exercise we did was about coming up with ideas and different things, right? So what he did was hand out some pages, and each page had a particular note on them. Not a note, a word, and you had to come up with an invention or an idea or something with respect to the words. So the first word I got was chubby, and I got release. So I said chubby is gonna be a pillow. That was my invention. And the second one, release, was an anti-constipation tonic. Now it doesn't sound as creative, but then we did the affirmations and I got it there. And I got 5 words this time. It was settle, hope, plot, thick, and bumpy. And I decided to develop an anti-acne cream which will work in less than 2 months, using the words settle, hope, bumpy, thick, and plot. 5 words that just got my creativity flowing. It's like, okay, say you're an author, for instance. Some authors actually write the title of their book first and then move backward. So let's say the title of your book is Achieving Authentic Success. You're going to write the title of your book and then you're going to fill in the content. So it's a similar concept. So if you guys are trying to figure out an idea, struggling with finding a name for a product, a brand, different things, you could try this exercise. Just flip through the dictionary, pick a random word, and see how your ideas flow, see what words come out with that. The third exercise was called 7 Levels Deep, and I loved this exercise. Really, like, I already knew what my goal was, what my passion is, but I decided, okay, cool, let me still do this, right? So it started off, the first question is, why is it important for me to have a successful business, right? So we started off like that. Why is it important for me to have a successful business? You guys could start this with either a business or a relationship, either way. I don't know why this brightness got so bad. Let me just get a little more brightness, right? Right. Excuse me. So 7 levels deeper. It started off with the question, why is it important for me to have a good business? Right? You could use it with relationships. Why is it important for me to have a good relationship, to have a good family situation, different things like that, right? So then my answer to that was to ensure that I could provide for myself, so I can make use of my talent, so I could control my time, and so I could buy myself and my family nice things, right? That might sound superficial, but trust me, you're peeling back the layers, right? 7 layers deep. The second question now is answering that. So I chose to answer, why is it important to provide for myself and my family? So that was the second question. Why is it important for me to provide for myself and my family? So my answer to that was that so they don't have to stress about bills, right? The next question, third question now. Why is it important for my family to not stress about bills, particularly my bills, right? I chose to do that. And I said, so my mom doesn't need to work hard to the point that she gets sick, so I won't be dependent on them for money, and I would like to be financially secure. Fourth question. Why is it important for me to not let my mom work until she gets sick or until she gets ill? And my answer for that was because I value her experience and input in my life. Next question. Why is it important? Before we go to the next question, all these different things, when I translated it and Kivan was actually talking to us about it, he was like, okay, so basically you are talking about building a good foundation here, right? Because you want to be financially secure. You don't want your parents to have to pay for your bills. You want to pay for their bills. That's your vibe. So let's answer your question as, why is it important for me to build a foundation? And it was not just foundation. It's like, why is it important for me to have good health, to have a good family balance, to have balance in my life, my personal life also, right? And my answer was to leave a legacy. My second thing was, why is it important for me to leave a legacy? And my answer was, so the future generations and current generations could learn from my wins, could learn from my risks and know when to take the risks, and to observe my mistakes and know that it's okay to make them, and you guys could learn from them and improve yourself. Then the 7th question was, because in order for you guys to know all these things, in order for me to teach you all the lessons and the life lessons that I have to show to you all and that I could teach, is why is it so important for me to document all my wins and my mistakes? And my answer is so that I could become a great life coach, or I could become a great life teacher for whoever there's out there that needs it. So that's the birth of what I'm gonna do, and the way that I'm gonna try to document all the things that I would see and the things that I have learned in my life. And from now on, I'm gonna be releasing a couple of videos when I go to events such as this, I will share the knowledge that I've learned with you all, and knowledge that I have learned from books, from just life experience, building a business, having the different things that I do. I have a non-profit organization also, so I've learned a lot of things through that. I've learned a lot of things by working with EMA, and just the fact that I am 24 years old and I know I'm gonna experience so many different things. I want to be able to document that, so that you guys, whoever this is looking at this, could learn from my legacy. I'm no perfect person. I do not have the answers for everything, but I'm still figuring it out. So, if you guys are willing to learn and willing to be on this journey with me, stay tuned. The next event I'm going to be attending is a book reading. It will be in Normandy Hotel, and the name of it is Readings and Tea. And there's said to be 5 highlight speakers that are going to be talking about their books. So I'm super excited for that because I love to read. You could probably see my... Yo, you can't see it. I was going to show you my bookshelf, and then this is it. That's just like a little piece of it. So stay tuned. I hope you guys learned it. Learn something from this. Practice these 7 levels deep exercise, and just peel back your own layers and be true and authentic to yourself. And we're gonna start this journey, and we're gonna make a difference in your life and in my life, and we'll see where we go from there. Bye.